NBC's The Americas premieres this weekend. This groundbreaking series explores the wildest, most remote parts of North and South America, showcasing iconic locations in a whole new light. I had the pleasure of talking with the producer of the project.
And the ambition to do I effectively called it a supercontinent. I know it is two continents technically, but as far as Mother Nature's concerned, it's all joined together. And it is absolutely massive, but also the range and the variety of life and landscape. Yes. That's what appealed to me. That's why I wanted to do it, because there's nowhere, anywhere on the earth that has that range.
I myself am really excited to see what the experiences that you bring to our viewers, because, with your other work, the ocean, we go to the tropics, right? And they're all so exotic, but to finally see maybe even some of the part of the exotic areas that we live here in the Americas that we don't get to see usually. You have Hans Zimmer, right, who's helping bring some of this visualization to life. Also the voiceover of Tom Hanks. I mean, we're talking about a killer combo here, right? Let alone with the talent that you're bringing. So this is going to be an incredible series. How excited were you, though, to find out that you had Tom Hanks and Hans Zimmer as a part of this project?
Well, it's, as you say, it's the killer combination. Hans I've worked with for over the years quite a number of times, and he was it was so obvious that he had to be the person to do this. And when we went to talk to him about it, he's like me. He's a European originally, but he has a particular view and a particular love of the Americas. And he said, no, this is a dream. And the theme he's written for the Americas theme, he says it's one of the best pieces of music he's written. And when you think about, I don't know if you've ever been to one of his concerts, but every time a song comes, you think, did that one as well? There's such an extraordinary range of things. So I think we're in very good company. When I originally pitched this project to NBC, of course, I talked about all the different places we'd go and all the approach and all the rest of it. And on that, in my notebook, I had voice Tom Hanks. Now, I didn't actually pitch that to them at the time, because I just thought it was a bit early for that. But I always thought he was the voice. He is the voice of America. He's the voice of the people. He's the voice of nature. I mean, he understands so much about the natural world, and he's got this great curiosity, but of course, a brilliant range. He can do the awe, the spectacle, but also can tell the story of the lovelorn owl who can't get a girlfriend, and
yes.
in almost like the Toy Story empathetic way. So it was a great joy to bring them together for this project. And, it deserves them. It's such an extraordinary ambition to do this, such an extraordinary place. It deserves those. These stories are literally happening on your backyard. And I think that brings another great excitement, because you'd see the world in a different way. You think, oh my goodness me, I didn't know such complexity, such life and death struggles were literally happening 20 feet from where I'm sitting watching the telly. And one of the reasons why they're so good at this and why it's so powerful is it's not just the photography, it's also the understanding of what's happening in the frame, what the animals are doing, predicting their behavior, understanding the perspective. Because one of the things that we try to do, and particularly in this series, is put you in the world of the animals and talk about individual animals. And I think this series is an experience. I mean, of course, it's a documentary of sorts, but it's not a classically factual series in that we tell you how fast an animal runs or how big it is, but we do tell you about what it's like to be that animal. Or rather, we show you what it's like to be that animal, what the struggles it's facing, how it's going to cope with it. And also, you share its triumphs and its failures, and you're engaged, and you have skin in the game, I think is what you Americans call it. It is one of the great wonders of planet Earth, the whole of this American continent. And you have so much. And I think I somehow think that you don't realize how good it is and how extraordinary what you have. And one of our ambitions is to open our viewers' eyes, the viewers' eyes, to see what they have, and to not just celebrate it and enjoy it and share wonders with their family, but also think, this is important. I need to treasure this, I need to cherish this, and I need to protect it. It's both philosophically, morally, and in self-interest to look after the land and the animals we share this planet with, because we need them as much as they need us.
So beautifully said. Thank you so much, sir. Greatly appreciate it. Immense talents all the way around in this project. I'm looking so forward to watching it.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad. Please watch it with your families and enjoy it, and let me know what you think.